and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Bad news for smokers and for some local businesses. The price of cigarettes in Minnesota is going up again. Starting on Friday, every pack sold in Minnesota will include about $3.50 in taxes, about 12 cents more per pack than smokers pay right now. Thanks for joining us tonight. Mike has the evening off. A Moorhead store owner is saying, though, it's impacting the whole community. Valley News Team's Nicole Johnson talked with the owner of Brady's Service Center, who says the tax increase is crushing his business.
Brady's Service Center, where longtime owners are deeply invested in this specific corner.
So.
Owner Brady Olson says it hasn't been easy making money on the border of Minnesota and North Dakota with so much competition.
Last 10 years, we've lost almost 20 family-owned C-stores in the Fargo-Moorhead area.
He says they don't make all that much on gas. They make most profit off smokers. It's a problem because back in 2013, taxes on one pack went up $1.60. Olson says he lost 80% of his smoking customers.
Those 80% of the people went away. They may still at times buy gas, but if they're going to get cigarettes elsewhere, they're buying their gas and their other stuff there. So we've lost a lot of those sales along with it,
He says they have been forced to raise prices, lay off employees, and compensate in other areas to keep up.
I don't doubt that there is an impact, but I think it's all going to be also in the business model that you use. And so for those that say this is just killing businesses in Moorhead, I don't see that.
Representative Paul Marquardt admits the hike is hard on border cities like Moorhead, but says to look at the overall picture.
We've actually seen the statistics that less youth are smoking. That's good.
The other second effect is to the cigarette smoker themselves. They're paying a ton more taxes. Not that, cigarette smoking is the best thing in the world, but it's their choice.
While the goal of the tax hike is to prevent people from smoking, Olson says it's also affecting people who choose not to smoke. Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
Minnesota's tax on cigarettes will increase to $3.54 a pack. North Dakota's rate is 44 cents a pack, while Wisconsin smokers pay $2.52 in tax per pack. A community reflects back today, remembering massive fireballs bursting into the sky 2 years ago in Castleton, North Dakota. 2 trains derailed, one carrying crude oil, causing multiple explosions and a huge emergency response. Now, it was a day that also brought national attention to our state. Luckily, nobody was injured in this derailment, but it's left a lasting effect on the people and surrounding communities. First responders and nearby neighbors of the track say in addition to more training for emergency crews, more train and track inspections, the area has become more aware.
I think just people's awareness of potential dangerous situations. You sit at the railroad tracks waiting for the trains to go by and just watching it and kind of back up a little bit further.
A final report for the 2013 derailment has not been released yet by the NTSB. BNSF has said the one train had a broken axle, causing for the oil train to collide into it. And today in Castleton, Senator Heidi Heitkamp toured the volunteer ambulance service, praising them for their work. Heitkamp says she's been fighting to increase federal funding to support training and equipment. The senator also presented 37-year volunteer Ken Habiger with a flag that flew over the U.S. Capitol as thanking him for his long, strong commitment to safety in the community. Well, some BNSF employees are going to be temporarily out of a job now, according to the company official. BNSF says customers' needs are down, which is resulting in layoffs. They added that they hope to bring employees back as soon as business improves, but at this time, no specific layoff numbers or locations could be released. However, some are saying it could be up to 100 laid off. Well, cloudy, dry, and quiet, certainly not the winter weather conditions we're used to this time of year, but we'll take it. Let's head over to meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli to see how long the conditions will last. Justin?
And thank you, Stephanie. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, we got some snow showers moving through, mainly in the morning hours. Some sunshine in the early afternoon, but most of us saw our share of clouds, too. Temperatures did get to near 20. We're back down to 14 right now at Fargo. Warmest air out toward Sisseton at 20, and some areas, especially out toward Devil's Lake, into the single digits right now. Now, there's those snow showers mainly into the morning. We're also tracking some snow showers now out toward the Jamestown area between them and Bismarck. That's basically it for the precipitation from this system. We will keep the clouds as we go through the overnight period. Temperatures are back into the upper single digits, and we're going to stay cool as we go through the day tomorrow and stay cloudy. That all changes as we start the new year. We'll tell you about that coming up later in the newscast.
All right, Justin, thank you. A chainsaw was needed to cut through ice after a crash today on I-94 near Fergus Falls. The Minnesota State Patrol says a pickup that was pulling a trailer ran off the road here and into a slough. Luckily, though, nobody was hurt in this crash. An ever-increasing call load, crumbling building with not enough room. These are just some of the issues the Moorhead police chief says that he's facing and his department face as we head into 2016. Valley News Team's Bradford Eric sits down with a candid Chief David Ebinger about these very real issues facing the people that are keeping us safe.
We had 440 calls per officer in 2010. In 2014, we had 634. That's a 44% increase in calls.
Moorhead's police chief Dave Ebinger says with rising growth comes growing excitement.
We've had growth in this department. We need more growth, and I'm comfortable we're going to get it.
And he's right. Moorhead PD has the funding now to put 3 more officers in uniform. Right now, the department has about 55 officers. Chief Ebinger wants to get to 61. Encompassing nearly 20 square miles, officers patrol a massive area, and sometimes they have to rely on other agencies to take calls for help.
There are times where our call response is very disappointing. There are times where we rely on the county sheriff's office or Dilworth, our partner agencies, to back us up. Sometimes in isolated instances, even take the calls.
But there's another issue. He says the law enforcement center is just not cutting it anymore.
Basically, we are operating out of a, sharing with the sheriff's department, out of a facility that is roughly the size of what the Alexandria Police Department's operating out of.
The chief says there are no more lockers, no more desks. A year ago, the roof leaked, and 2 years ago, the parking lot went. And thankfully, this winter has been easy on the $26,000 of equipment in the squad cars.
And if you turn it off in the winter and you let it sit out there, the hard drives freeze up, the equipment's not ready for, you've got to run the car for an hour to get it warm enough for the technology to run.
The silver lining? The chief says Moorhead is still one of the safest places to live in the country. More officers are coming on board, and the city and county are working to build a new jail and headquarters for the department. Bradford Eric, Valley News Live.
Now, Chief Ebinger says Fargo PD is dealing with their own set of growing issues as well, making it crucial that law enforcement in both Cass and Clay counties work together. An arson early this month at Somali-operated Juba coffee shop in Grand Forks made some national headlines today. The Washington Post article says heated rhetoric and world events leave Somali refugees and their new neighbors afraid of each other. Today, Grand Forks police say that they still have no evidence linking a suspect that's charged with arson in this case at the coffee shop to racist graffiti found a few days before. Grand Forks Mayor Mike Brown points out that this was an isolated incident, allegedly committed by a person who's not even from Grand Forks. He says overall the city's doing a good job in dealing with its diverse population.
I think we have a great relationship with our different parts of our community. I think we have great communication. The mayor's office is always open, and they come in and we come in and visit, and we attend their activities. So I think we have a very good relationship with our diverse group of citizens.
Nationwide, the Council on American Islam Relations says that there have been more acts of damage, destruction, and vandalism at mosques this year since they began tracking the problem in 2009. A shock to students and many in the community. Globe University in Moorhead is suddenly going to close its doors. The university will no longer be accepting new students, but a representative from the university says they won't close until all current students graduate. They say the enrollment rates have been declining and fewer people are going to college. But the school has been accused of misleading students about their job prospects after graduation. To read the full statement about this from the school, look for this story on valleynewslive.com. With the new year right around the corner, many of you might be looking to get organized. Later at 6, we have some great tips for you on cleaning out those drawers.
And we will tell you how long this cool air will stick around and the clouds. I'll have the full forecast coming up next.